You're watching the AI Report. Very interesting news today. Let's get into it. OpenAI exceeds earning expectations and is on track to earn more than $1 billion in revenue this year. I thought they were still not doing so well financially. They don't realize they make all of that money from ChatGPT subscriptions alone. They earn $80 million a month in revenue, although we can't know how much of that is from paid GPT users versus API usage. Still, they only need a few million paid users to earn that kind of revenue, so the math checks out, I guess. And keep in mind that they just released the enterprise package yesterday. I think that's almost guaranteed to increase their revenue. OpenAI is currently valued at $27 billion, not too shabby. And one day after OpenAI's announcement of enterprise tools, Google unveils their own enterprise-level AI tools. OpenAI beats them to the punch with just a taste difference. That must have hurt. I probably would have waited with this announcement for a few days because right now I don't think it's gonna overshadow the big news of the cycle, which is ChatGPT Enterprise. On the other hand, maybe this is not such a big deal for Google, so they may not even really care. Anyway, they announced a tool to watermark AI-generated images called Synth ID. Allegedly, the watermark remains intact even if the image is altered. Interesting. I wonder how they would achieve that. Other big announcements include partnerships with big clients such as General Motors and Estée Lauder, 20 new AI models, a new version for the PaLM model, improved AI infrastructure, improved security, the Google Duet AI for all the tools in the Google Workspace, and the new public version of a custom-built AI chip called V5E. Okay, pretty strong moves there. I'm not sure how the watermarking tool is gonna work. I think there will always be ways to bypass that mechanism, but it's still a great tool to try and develop, and we need that. The new AI chip also sounds like pretty big news. And speaking of Google, their partnership with Nvidia has been profitable for both of the companies, but especially for Nvidia. They announced the partnership yesterday, and that announcement alone elevated Nvidia stocks by 4.2%, and their stocks are now at a record high. I've never been a trading guy, but my guess is the people who slept on Nvidia stocks must be kicking themselves right now. I won't offer you any financial advice, although my personal opinion is that this isn't the end of the Nvidia rise. That's all I'm gonna say for now. And finally, speaking of AI chip makers, Chinese biggest AI chip manufacturers like Changxin Memory Technologies may find ways to craft AI memory chips despite the bans from the US. However, it may take them up to 4 years to fully catch up and deliver a similar level of quality. They can currently make chips at the 17 to 19 nanometer node, which is years behind the latest technology right now that can make chips below 10 nanometers. Don't worry about the nerd talk. I barely understand it myself. It basically refers to the size of the transistors, and a smaller size is better because it means more transistors can be fit onto a chip without losing a lot of efficiency. 1 nanometer is 1 billionth part of a meter, so yeah, it's kind of hard to make stuff work at that level. Well, it seems like the AI chip game is a game of supply chain. Sometimes, if you want to win, you gotta play nice with the other kids on the playground, and that's the way it is. That was the AI Report. Be nice and hit those like and subscribe buttons. Do your thing. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.